It was a Friday evening in late autumn, the kind where the crisp air nipped at your skin, and the streets of New York seemed to hum with anticipation. Madison had always loved this time of year. The city was alive with lights, laughter, and the promise of something exciting around every corner. But tonight, everything felt different. The weight of her heart, heavy with uncertainty, was a stark contrast to the twinkling lights above her. As she walked through the crowded streets, her mind raced, replaying the events that had transpired in the last week. She hadn't planned on falling in love with Ethan. They met at a charity event, of all places, where he stood across the room, his easy smile lighting up the space. His dark hair was a bit messy, but it only added to the charm. He'd been a perfect gentleman, his humor infectious and his eyes never leaving hers. They talked for hours, their chemistry undeniable. By the end of the night, he had kissed her, soft and slow, a promise of more to come. But more had come with a price. As the weeks passed, the thrill of their whirlwind romance began to unravel, slowly at first, like threads pulled from a delicate sweater. Ethan had this way of being present one moment and distant the next. Madison tried to ignore the unease building in her chest, convincing herself that it was just her overthinking. But the cracks were too visible to dismiss. It was a Thursday night when everything came crashing down. Madison had decided to confront him about his behavior, his evasiveness, his sudden long hours at work, the unexplained messages on his phone that he would quickly hide when she entered the room. It had been eating at her for weeks, but now she couldn't keep silent any longer. Ethan, we need to talk, she said, her voice steady but laced with a nervous edge. He looked up from his laptop, his brow furrowing as if he hadn't seen this coming. What about? Madison took a deep breath. About us. About everything. You've been distant lately, and I don't know why. I feel like I'm the only one trying here. His face shifted, and for a moment, she saw something in his eyes that made her stomach drop. Guilt. But it was gone in an instant, replaced by something else. Madison, I've been busy, okay. Work has been crazy, and you know how it is. I'm just trying to keep everything together. No, Ethan, she shot back, her voice rising, it's more than that. You're pulling away from me, and I can't keep pretending that it's nothing. What's going on? He sighed, running a hand through his hair, looking conflicted. I'm not the guy you think I am, Maddie. I never was. Her heart skipped a beat. What does that mean? It means that I can't give you what you want. I never could. I thought I could be the guy you deserve, but I'm not. I've been holding back because I'm not the right person for you. Tears welled up in her eyes, but she blinked them away. Don't say that. Don't you dare say that. We've been good, Ethan. We've had something real. He stood up from his chair, running a hand down his face in frustration. I know. But it's not enough. It's never enough. I'm not enough for you. The words hit her like a slap to the face. Why? Why aren't you enough? She demanded, her voice breaking. What's wrong with me? Was it something I did? Ethan shook his head, pacing in front of her. It's not you, Maddie. It's me. I have issues. Things I need to work through, and I can't drag you down with me. Madison felt the ground slip beneath her. So what, you're just going to walk away? Just like that? You don't even want to try. He stopped pacing, his eyes meeting hers. I don't know if I can. Her chest tightened as she tried to steady her breath. You're telling me that after everything we've been through, after all the good times, you're just going to give up. He swallowed hard, his voice barely above a whisper. I'm not giving up, Madison. I'm trying to save you from me. She shook her head, a bitter laugh escaping her lips. This isn't about saving me, Ethan. It's about you being afraid. Afraid of something real, of something that could actually be good. I don't need you to save me. I need you to be honest with me. There was a long silence between them. Ethan's shoulders slumped, his gaze falling to the floor. I'm sorry, he murmured. The words stung more than she expected. She had imagined this conversation in 100 different ways, but she never thought it would end like this. She had hoped for a fight, a chance to make him see reason, but all she got was this hollow apology. Madison turned away, her hands trembling. I can't do this, Ethan. I can't keep pretending everything's fine when it's not. I don't want to lose you, he said, his voice breaking. You already have, she whispered. With that, she walked out of the apartment, the door slamming behind her. She had left so many things unsaid, but what more was there to say? Her heart ached, the weight of her love for him still pressing on her chest. Maybe it wasn't meant to be. Maybe they weren't meant to be. But as she walked out into the cold night, one thing was clear. No matter how deep the hurt, she had to let him go.